Yeah.
What do you feel are the two greatest lessons that your life has taught you?
Wow. Let me think about this for a second, because that's a very profound question. That is a very good question. One of the biggest lessons that life has taught me is I myself have to always believe in something bigger than who I am.
Oh, I love that. Not enough people do that.
Listen, yeah. I had to surrender and believe in something bigger than myself in
Yeah.
order to find myself. And the number two lesson is everything that I need, everything that I require, I have it within me. It starts in my mind, right?
Yeah.
And once I have it in my mind, my heart will lead me.
Wow.
That's the second biggest lesson. But the most important lesson that I learned through life is throughout my journey, there was always a woman out there ready to put their hand out and help me climb.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Life has taught me that. And that's why for me, it's important that I have to give back, because I didn't get this far by myself.
Yeah.
There was always a woman out there who just helped me, just put their hand out and say, come on. Yeah.
I find that is a issue with women sometimes. There's women willing to help, but it's difficult to accept help.
Yes.
How was that for you? You have a few women here and there that are willing. How was that, being able to take and receive and ask?
Oh gosh, so difficult, right? Because come now, we all want to be what they call us strong women.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the superpower. I'm the strong woman. You got it. Like I said, I was a single mother at the age of 19. You can be a single mother and struggle and cry in bed at night and suffer. You got it because you're strong. Because I was told a story that I'm strong. Bella, you're so strong. Isabel, you're so strong. But that strength left me broken.
Yeah.
It was until when I asked for help. And I have to say that I have also been blessed to have really solid people around me. Really solid. I don't have a lot of people around me, but the ones that are around me, I'm telling you, I'll take a bullet for them. They're really solid. I'll tell you why. Because they will call me out on my shit. No, they will. They will. But love me through it. Yeah, I have really good girlfriends. I do, and I appreciate them. I have really good friends. Yeah. They do.
How did you find them? Because it's taken me a while to really shift through.
Yeah.
What's your advice? Because women can be toxic. They can be gossipy. They don't hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I have to be honest. These are friends that I've had for years.
Wow.
Yeah. From the time I was young. These are friends that I've had. That's why I don't have a lot.
Yeah.
But I have enough on my hand that they're so solid that they encompass me around them, that I don't need 400 people around me. Their strength, they cover me. And it's difficult. I've been through that experience. I've had relationships with women that don't work. And for me, most of them didn't work because I was a people pleaser. So whatever it took, whatever anybody said, I'm good. I'm here, I'm there. And, it's until, and the thing about transformation is people need to understand the day you decide to start your transformation, the couple of things you need to know. You're going to lose people.
Yeah.
And that's part of the process, and it's okay. So I've lost a couple of people, and I'm okay with it. But I get what you're saying. So I'm not in the search for new friends.
Yeah.
I'm blessed with that. But I'm always in the search of learning to know new people and get acquaintances. So, it gets tough. But on my side, I'm blessed enough to really have girlfriends that they have been my ride and dies from the time when I was dying and riding, and they're dying and riding with me.
That's awesome. What would be like two of the biggest characteristics that we should be looking for in a good girlfriend?
Loyalty.
Yes. Okay.
And pay attention to how she treats herself.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. How she treats herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Even for you, even for me.
Yeah.
How I treat myself is exactly how other people are going to treat me.
Yes.
Right? So you show
Wow.
people how to treat you by how you treat yourself.
Yes.
That's why it's imperative and it's crucial and it's very important for you to know who you are. Because if you don't value yourself, you can't expect everybody else to value you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I never valued myself. I didn't even know the value that I had. So it was easy for people to abuse me. It was easy for me to be emotionally abused. It was easy for me to be mentally abused.
Yeah.
I didn't know who I was. I didn't even value myself. I didn't know what it looked like. But you have to pay attention to how she treats herself. But most importantly, pay attention to how you treat yourself. Because how you treat yourself is how people are going to treat you. It's just simple. Yeah.
Yeah. That's taken me a while, setting up boundaries and
the boundaries.
Learning to
who are you telling?
learning to say no, but then also learning to say yes,
Yeah. And let's, if you don't mind, can we talk about the boundaries a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's understand this.
Okay.
Boundaries does not mean pushing people away from you.
Okay.
I talk about healthy boundaries. What is a healthy boundary? Sabrina is calling me on a Saturday at 3 p.m. and she wants me to do A, B, C, D, and E with her. But that day on Saturday, it's not that I'm exhausted. I just don't feel like doing anything. I will gladly say no. That's a healthy boundary. Because what that does is I am showing myself love and respect first. That doesn't mean I don't care what you're doing. That doesn't mean I love you any less. No, I know myself enough to know I love you, girlfriend, but today is the day that I want to lay on the couch.
Yeah.
I will not be participating. Those are healthy boundaries. I'm not saying push people away. No, don't do this. No. We can't have that, right? We have to have some form of balance. Those are healthy boundaries. You've heard the saying before, no is a full sentence. No is a full sentence.
Yeah.
So we really need to take in that, especially women. Mother's Day is coming up. And you're a mother, I'm a mother. And there's so many mothers out there. Women, we don't have boundaries.
Yeah. It's difficult. I think one of the most profound things I heard is what you just said, where no is a full sentence.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever read that. It was probably like a year ago. And I sat with that for like months on how strong that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot because, we're from the time we're little girls, we're taught to give and give and give and give and give. So it's something that we have to unlearn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But boundaries are crucial. For anybody that's listening out there, take some time, sit down, and I call them find yourself 5 non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. There's certain things I will not negotiate anymore. I'm not negotiating. I don't care who it is. I'm not negotiating. I'm with my family. I'm not negotiating. Self-care. And when I'm in self-care, I don't mean I'm going to spend $1 million. Sometimes self-care is for me staying in bed when I'm not okay, because I believe it's okay to not be okay sometimes. There's some things that I'm not negotiating. My worth, I'm not negotiating it anymore. I'm not negotiating my worth anymore.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. And that is definitely a challenge that a lot of women have.
Yeah, a lot of women, we have this challenge because we are taught to give, give, and give. That's all we know, right? We feel that if we don't give, we're not alive. But the truth is, you can't give what you don't have.
Yeah.
You truly can't give what you don't have. That's why we stay sick. That's
Yeah.
why we stay anxious. That's why we stay depressed. That's why we stay doubling into so many different things, because we're looking for something to lean in. That's why I'm like, find space and get yourself grounded, right? And start believing in something bigger than yourself.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. Goes back to what you were just saying.
Yeah.
That goes back to what you were just
Believe
saying.
in something bigger. So with Mother's Day coming, I challenge women, find 5, like one of your people said, I have 10 negotiables. Find non-negotiables. That doesn't mean you're mean, you're deserting your family. Listen, ladies, until you take care of yourself, roller coaster ride. That's all you're doing. And living in pain, in hurt, and not understanding who you are.
Yeah.
Get to know who you are, the core of your being. Your relationships will change, because now you're not getting relationship based on your trauma. Most of us don't know that even the relationships that we're in is because of how we feel about ourselves.
Makes sense. 100%.
You attract who you are, whether we want to accept it or not. And that is the hardest part about transformation, is accepting your reality and saying, this is where I'm at, good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at in life. I want to move forward. It's until you accept that and say, this is where I'm at and I need to move forward, it's not happening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
Yeah. Just own it, own it, own your story. I used to be ashamed of telling people that I was physically abused. What? Why am I ashamed of something I didn't do to myself?
Oh.
Like, no.
Wow. Yes.
I didn't inflict that pain on myself. Why am I ashamed of it? But that shame kept me stuck. When I tell you stuck, Sabrina, hey, that shame kept me feeling unworthy.
Yeah.
That shame left me broken. I didn't inflict that pain on myself.
So true.
I have nothing to be ashamed of. And to be honest, even some of the things that I did in the past, I'm not ashamed of that anymore. It's part of life.
Yeah.
It's part of the journey. And if people want to use what you did in the past against you, run. Yes.
I totally agree.
Yeah.